What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel here. What if I told you that you, yes you, sitting right there, you, yeah, with the bag of potato chips on the couch, just staring at me right now. What if I told you that you, right now, could win a brand new Meepo V3S? Does that sound like a good idea? It does. And here's how you're gonna win it. So I have partnered up with Meepo to give away a brand new V3S. All you have to do is one of two things. One, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up this video, and then leave a comment down below. What would you do with this board? Are you a college commuter? Is this your first time ever trying to buy and experience a Meepo product? Go ahead and comment down below. What would you do with this board? So let's go ahead and dive into what this board even is. So a quick backstory is my very first ever electric skateboard was the Meepo V3. I love this thing. I've said it before in previous other videos where I was able to purchase a used one because my barber was like, you gotta jump on this thing, you gotta check this thing out, and I went out and bought a used one the next day. I fell in love with it. These boards were absolutely incredible. It had great power, had like a 10-ish mile range. I mean, I was really just ripping this thing around. It had the handle, and the looks of it were absolutely fantastic. Meepo has gone ahead and taken all of those things that we loved about the original V3 and made it super. V3S super. So bigger battery, best motors, the USB connection port. On top of that, they also brought back one of my favorite features, which is the remote. So I'm not gonna lie, I actually opened this thing up already. I haven't ridden it yet, but I just wanted to see what it looked like. So here it is. Now, I love this grip tape. Grip tape looks great. Black and gray, nice orange Meepo logo, classic orange front there. Now this is your essentially entry-level board with a little bit more. 10S2P with the 21700 cells inside of it, so you get a little bit better range. But look at this thing with the handle, looks great. And then nice gray, love the collaboration on the bottom there. The throwback to the casing for the V3 on the front and the back, nice big bright orange display there. You see that guy as well. 92% battery life left on there. Pop that thing open, you charge it, but on top of that is also a USB charge port. Perfect for all those times where you get stuck. That and just, okay. Whew, sorry about that. Go ahead and dive into this thing. So what you get inside of the box as well too, obviously the brand new V3S, 8-layer Canadian maple deck, cut out in the handle there too, holds up to 330 pounds is what they said. I'm 220 pounds. It does have some flex to it, so you know you gotta be careful. That weak point is in that middle, so you gotta make sure you're not jumping on this thing and landing right on there because it'll probably snap it. The one thing I do love is that they did include the 100A bushings in here as well. Massive update, you know. For people that are a little bit heavier, the 100 gives you more stability, but a little bit less responsiveness to everything. It's just a really nice option for anyone that is trying to get into it. So if you are new and you want more stability, you know, even if you are a lighter rider and you just want more stability, 100A bushings definitely tend to help. Now there are 92A bushings on here as well. Reverse kingpin setup, brand new upgraded 540 watt hour motors. So that's really nice with their Century wheels inside there and replaceable sleeves on the back there as well too. So it is the 10S2P 21700 cell configuration. So you do get a little bit more range out of this than you would on the original V3. It's actually around 216 watt hours. So nice range, you know, you're getting a little bit closer to that 17-ish, 15-ish miles, depending on how you ride and how aggressive you are. But you know, these things are meant to be these entry-level products. So as far as you can get in there and being able to try out e-skate, great price at point of entry there. Another feature I do love, they brought back the M4S remote. So a lot of people were complaining on the V5 that they didn't have the screen on here. You couldn't see how fast you were going, couldn't have an odometer. Now you brought that back, turn that on, it says Meepo, go ahead and spin the wheel up here, nice push to start. You get all your features you would normally get on there. Your speedometer, your tripometer, what mode you're in, what brake mode you're in, battery indicator for both the board and the remote, and it's pretty good power there. Top speed says 34 miles per hour pre-rolling. Now it does say top speed on the actual website is around 29 miles per hour. Plenty of speed. I mean, I remember when I was on the V3 originally, and hub motors, when you're going 25 miles per hour plus, you're really ripping it. I mean, what a great feature that was too. So they just took that awesome formula and made it the newer upgraded version. Nice new deck, nice new enclosures, nice new powerful motors, swappable wheels as well too. So if you do find yourself chunking out those back wheels there over time, you can be able to swap those out. They're cloud wheel motors or whatever it may be. There's totally different options out there. So it's great in that sense. So another one of my favorite features, let me get in here right nice and close, yeah. This little battery box enclosure. I know this doesn't seem like something that is interesting or whatever, but the fact that it gives you a percentage readout, like an actual percentage readout, you tap that button right there, 93%. I remember when I first got my original V3, and I had no idea how electric skateboards work, and I wasn't even sure if the skateboard had regenerative braking. So I remember taking this board, walking up a hill, going down the hill without using the throttle and pulling back on the brakes the entire way down, like genuinely gradually degrading myself. And then I would get to the bottom of the hill and I would tap the power icon and it would be like 78%. I'm like, all right, 78%. Then I would walk back up the hill, completely defeating the purpose of owning an electric skateboard. And then I would get up the top of the hill, get back down, use the regenerative braking, getting all the way down, and it'd be like, okay, oh my God. I was like, this thing regenerates energy. I don't have to, I may not have to charge this thing. I could walk up hills all day long. Completely defeating the purpose of what is on an electric skateboard. And then I realized that you can go ahead and just charge this thing. Speaking of the charger, it does come with a 42 volt, 2 amp charger, so it does get it charged in about 4 hours of time. So 216 watt hours, 10S2P of the 21700 cells, roughly 4 hours of time there, and about 17-ish miles of range. So we'll go ahead and test that out. Now this is just the first initial unboxing and first ride. So please guys, if you want to win one of these things, I can't wait to give one of these things away. It's my first big giveaway. I'm really excited to be working with Meepo here as well too. But go ahead, subscribe, thumbs up the video, comment down below. What would you do with this board? Would you be using this as your daily commuter? Is this your first ever e-skate? Are you a veteran in the e-skate world and you're gonna go ahead and take this thing and buy it and use it as a backup board? Go ahead and leave those comments down below. And I will be choosing a random winner live 2 weeks from now. So stay tuned to the channel. And again, as always, please wear a helmet and stay safe. Till next time, guys, peace. Alrighty then, let's get a first impression of the Meepo V3S. Now, throwback to my Meepo V3, I actually got rid of it not too long ago. Just was collecting dust in my closet. I had so many other boards that I was riding, my Hurricane, my V4 at the time. Now the V3S, again, I love this thing. The throwback to the USB charge port, the readout there, great looking deck underneath there as well too. 8-layer Canadian maple, the 540 watt hour motors. All right, so what am I in? Speed mode 4, brake mode 2. All right, about 80-ish% battery life on this thing. All right, let's take this slow. So it does have the 92A bushings in the front and back. It does come with the 100A bushings. So again, another throwback to when the original V3 came out. They gave you two different options there, which was nice. Now, typically 92A for me, a little too soft, but okay. Got some carves. Oh, okay. Okay, Meepo, I see you. Now, nice deck here. 8-layer Canadian maple. Oh, it's got some flex to it. Can you see that? I don't want to jump in the middle because that center point right there, that center point is a weak spot. I wouldn't put my weight, 220 pounds, on that thing, but it definitely has got some nice carves to it. I don't know if you can see that. So I did a video, and I'll post a link up here, and the Meepo V3 Mini, and I put the surf adapters on it. And let me tell you, that was an incredible experience, to be able to slap one of those things on there and have an endless carve. But right now, this 92A setup, ooh, I can get some pretty gnarly carves with it. I feel the board flexing. I feel the bushings compressing. I didn't adjust anything either, so this is straight out of the box. I feel like I'll probably have to put the 100A bushings on the back just for stability reasons. Again, being a bigger guy, I need that little bit extra stability. But the 7-inch reverse kingpin trucks, ooh, this is nice. Okay. All right, so 14 miles an hour. Okay. It's got some power to it. Ooh, the brakes are nice too. Overall, a really nice feeling board. Hello. Good, good. Yeah, this is nice. So cracks, you feel the cracks now with the hub boards. You're gonna feel that. Now the good thing is that they do make a sleeve for it, so you can swap out the sleeve in the back. The motor's in the back there, and you can get yourself a little bit better comfort with their donut-like wheels, cloud-esque wheels. Ooh, little slide on the back there. Oh, but this is nice, dude. The carve on this is really nice. Now here's the test, so, yeah. So 90 millimeter, they're brand new Century style wheels. These roads here, it's crunchy. This is kind of my like torture test for any hub motor. And I'm getting the foot vibration, I'm getting the foot massage, free foot massage if you want to look at it in a positive aspect. But it does feel a little vibration there. So I don't, you know, if you're new to the sport, I would say go ahead to a parking lot, go to a smooth area, smooth parking lot, or if you got something on the streets, and go on there, because you are feeling a lot of vibration when it's coming through with these, and you don't want to feel discouraged. You know, you want to build up to that. But yeah, no, this is it's doing exactly what a hub motor does. Really thin sleeves in the back there tend to give a pretty rough ride. Now, the 10S 2P 21700 cells inside of here, as opposed to like the 18650s that people have used in the past, it gives a little bit more, less voltage sag, a little bit more range, 216 watt hours of range. And on top of that, the 500 combined with the 540 watt hour motors, this thing is it's going 20, 21, 23, 25. All right, I'm not full pinning that. That was me not full pinning it, but it was 25 miles an hour there. I gotta tighten up those back trucks. I feel it wobbling a little bit. But dude, how smooth is this though? So this road is really smooth. Oh my God, this is bringing me back to my V3 days. I used to literally, like, my wife hated me. I would come home, I would charge the V3, get out on the road. I would spend 3 hours up and down this road all day long because it was just super smooth. It had the speed radar, wanted to go as fast as possible, and it kind of started my e-skate career in that sense. Let's get these people out of the way here. I'll start turning. We got one passing here. But yeah, this road right here, again, super chunky. Super crunch. Right into a nice smooth pavement here. Look out for cars. Oh, but yeah, this is exactly how my V3 felt. Nice, dialed in, just surf-like feel. Wapa! It is, it's very, very carvy. 92A is super soft, I won't lie. Well, let's get a little speed burst here. So that's car's going 31. You're gonna measure me here. I'm definitely not going 30. 12, all right, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20, 22. It stopped reading me. I was at 22 on the radar, 23 on the remote, so not bad. I wasn't full throttle at all, but I did notice that it did drop down a bar, so I'm down to 3 bars out of 4. So I didn't have the battery fully charged either. Not a good speed test, but I'm not really trying to do that right now because this is where it's at right here. Yeah, you can really get some nice carbs in this thing. All right. I see Meepo. Yeah, you feel the snappiness of this board. This 8 maple Canadian deck, you feel it. Ooh. Slalom. Yo. Meepo, you did okay. This is fun. It's a fun board. So if you're an entry-level person that's trying to get into the sport, definitely recommend the V3. It's got the power, it's got a little bit more range. Actually, this is a great uphill test, also with the crunchies. Hopefully I don't get hit by a car. Oh, no problem. Yeah, I'm not even full throttle. 16, 15. Yeah, gotta tighten up the trucks though. Getting speed wobbles going up this thing. Whew, but nice. To the top, no problem. I imagine for my weight, they're claiming 17 miles an hour or 17 miles of range. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm nowhere near that. But I think as a last mile commuter, if you're having this much fun and you get 15 miles of range, great, fantastic, super cool. Ooh. Yeah, this is all about the carve. This is about the ride experience. If you're trying to dial yourself in, get yourself an entry-level board, a little bit more upgrades, a little bit better motor, a little bit better battery, portable with the handle inside there as well too. It's only 18 pounds, so super light for the most part. I mean, easily can be carried on and off a train, on and off a bus, out of a taxi, whatever it may be. It'd be a last mile resort for you. Back and forth to college campuses, great commuter board with a lot of fun power to it. Meepo, I tip my hat to you. You brought back the fun of the V3 and the V3S, the Super. I commend you guys. Awesome job. So I will be doing a full, more in-depth review of this, a little bit of range test. So stay tuned to the channel. Again, guys, if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button. Go ahead and thumbs up the video. Comment down below, what would you do if you won this board? I'm giving this away out in 2 weeks' time. So if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. 2 weeks from this Sunday, I will be giving away live this board. So stay tuned, check out the channel. And until next time, guys, always wear your helmet, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.